What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling. And today we make a southern fried cabbage with bacon and sausage with me, AB. And you guys already know this is the channel that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. So with that being said, we finna break right into this video.
Now here, going over the ingredients, got smoked sausage right there. That's just 1 pound. As you can see, they've been sliced about 1/4 inch thick. That's gonna be plenty enough for about a 2 to 3 pound head of cabbage. Then I got extra thick, bacon. That's that smoked applewood bacon right there. Then we got minced garlics. That was 3 cloves. I like fresh garlics. That's the only way to go. If you ask me, if you got it, use that. And then we got garlic powder. Now listen, don't use garlic salt. We're just gonna use garlic powder. Right there, you just seeing ground pepper. And then here, you know what? Took just like a large, roughly chopped bell pepper. Once you start cooking everything, it starts to cook down. So that's why I went with the roughly chopped, and also with the onion. You can see that was just a large onion. And that right there, that's the star of the whole dish right there. That cabbage, just one head, that's fine. I didn't show you guys how I chopped it up because you can chop it up as big as bites that you would like. Super easy. Just cut it, don't overthink it. Rinse it, put it in the colander, let it dry, and set it to the side. And that right there is the pot that I'm using. That's a Calphalon 7-quart, pot with the lid. So first thing I'm gonna do is I start off by using, I get my my bacon. As you can see, cut those like in 1/2 inch, thick strips just to get it, started. Go ahead, put it on medium high, just like making bacon. What we want to do is we just want to render that fat and get that. You can see it starting to build up right now. And I keep it moving. I don't want it to be like crispy. I just want it to be cooked. And that right there is a whole lot of goodness. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but hey, what you see right there, that fat equals flavor. Now that right there is a whole lot of goodness. Now you guys should be with me right now. Your brain should have took over and your senses should be tingling. Now, that flavor that you left in that pot right there, be careful because you can see it got a little kickback. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our sausages into that. That right there, listen, we're gonna cook that and render some of the fat in that smoked sausage and get that to mix with the bacon grease. If you guys can't tell right now, we making a whole lot of goodness right here. Now, go ahead, after you render that down, that probably takes about, I don't know, you can see it on the sausage. It's starting to sweat right now. It's starting to release some of the grease that's in the sausage. Once you see that, I guess it takes about 2 or 3 minutes. Then go ahead and add your onions, as you just saw, and then just move them back and forth. I don't want to overcook. Let me just say this: you guys don't want to overcook that. Your onions. You don't want them to be like super soft. We went with the onions, and then after that, I guess maybe about 2 minutes. Right when I'm starting to see they starting to like loosen up and become a little bit translucent, I go ahead and add my my minced garlic, and then I work that back and forth. Now you want to monitor the heat, because listen, we don't want to burn it. Sometimes I have a tendency to like overcook my garlic. Then once you got your garlic going, I guess that takes about 30 minutes in that heat, and all of that flavor. Then we go ahead and just add our green peppers. Then you just move that back and forth. And remember, you don't want it to be too soft. So the ultimate goal is to get it just right, and then it's gonna cook and sweat and steam, along with the with your cabbage, and that right there is what's gonna do it. As you can see right there, man, you know what? I'm looking at this and doing a voiceover, and I'm smelling it as I'm looking at it. Hey, I can't tell you guys enough. Just try this recipe. This will get you in the ballpark. Now, you remember that garlic powder we had? I just go ahead and sprinkle maybe about 1/3 of it in there. You know what I mean? Just to get it in there. We just want to work that in there in that hot, flavor. That's what we're going to call it. And that right there is like the key right there. That's what sends it over the top and got me making this like all the time. And that's that sweet smoky Joe's, that Creole kick. This is right here is what separates it from all of the rest of them. Now you'll notice that I'm constantly keeping that wooden spoon moving. Hey, speaking of that wooden spoon, if you guys using metal pots, you want to get in a habit of not using metal utensils. All that does is scrape the coating off, and then we just ingest it. That's just a little pro tip. A lot of us, I see a lot of people on some of these videos using that, metal utensils on a metal pot. No bueno. Okay, so get yourself a large amount of your cabbage. Go ahead and put it on, and cover the complete bottom. Put your top on, and then we're gonna cook it for about 4 minutes on that medium high heat. And as you notice, when I lift the top right there, look, you can see it cooked itself down. right here. Then I just go ahead and add a little bit more of my seasoning, about a third of whatever I had left. If you break it up into thirds, and then go ahead and get yourself another handful and just start filling up the rest of your pot. I'm using that 7 quart, and that was just enough. You know what I mean? That was like the perfect size. Actually, I could have probably put another half in there because it cooks down really, really easy. So once you get it all stirred down, and look, there it is. That's that Sweet Smoky Joe's Creole Kick. If you're lucky enough to get your hands on some of this right here, this is what's changed this dish. So go ahead, add the rest of your ingredients on top. We're gonna give it one last stir, trying to mix some of that bottom cabbage that already had rendered down. You know, we mix it around, put some of that on top. As you can see right there, you can see some of the sausage. Go ahead and put your top back on, then we're gonna cook it down some more. And then it's up to you. Now you got to figure out what texture that you like. So I can't really tell you. Some people like these cabbage soft. That's me. Some people like it in between, and then some people like it to have a little crunch. I'm gonna tell you, after about another 4 to 5 minutes after it cooks down like that, I remove the top, and what you see me doing is making sure nothing's sticking on the bottom, and I keep moving it back and forth, you know, just giving it a good stir, making sure all the flavor is on all of the pieces. And when you remove that top, a lot of that steam comes out, and you can get rid of some of that, you know, the water, because that, you know, that cabbage is full of water. It's probably, man, about 70% water. So once you start getting that and it start drying out, then you can start putting some of that color on there, as you can see. So I just added the bacon, you know, and just keep it moving. Not trying to make the bacon soggy. I like mine in between, you know, just, I can't explain it to you guys, you know what I mean? Just look at it right there. That right there, only thing was missing that you guys didn't see, and that's I had some cornbread in the oven, and believe it or not, that's all I had. That was a complete meal for me. But I can tell you right now, if you want to pair this with something, I'm gonna say some oxtails, white rice, cabbage, this cabbage, and some cornbread, and some honey butter, and boom, there you go. Let me go ahead and get myself a bite. And I can't even tell you, you know, just, hey, all I can say is, you guys make sure you leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Make this, if you never made it, you know what, this is like super easy. If you're on the keto diet, this right here is a meal in itself. You don't need no cornbread, no nothing. You can find something else if you have to have something that's keto friendly, but make this. If you want to take it, hey, this right here is just going to put you back when you sit in that seat, and you're going to think about, you know, like, you know, the holiday. And there you have it, southern fried cabbage with sausage and bacon.
So tell me what you guys think. You should almost be able to smell it and taste it after watching this video. You want to talk about something good? Hey, I got something for you. Let me know down in the comment section below, how often do you even have fried cabbage? Most people only have it like, you know, like the holiday time, you know what I mean, or it's a big family function, something like that. This right here should be in your, you know, recipe repertoire. You know what? I eat it about 3 to 4 times a month. And I got a bonus for you. It's keto friendly. Hey, with that being said, you know what? You guys see, if you've been watching my channel, you know I'm all over this Sweet Smoky Joe's, this Creole Kick. You know what? Putting it on everything seafood, really, really loving it on that shrimp. I'm loving it on everything. If you guys go by his website, which is sweetsmokyjoes.com, and if you get some of his products at the end when you check out, use the discount code AB10 for a 10% discount. Hey, my disclaimer is, listen, I don't get nothing from it. Dude got a great product. Hey, listen, it has leveled up the game. So if you're new to my channel, let me go ahead and just say, hey, welcome to my channel. You know what? Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. Let everybody know out there that there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes, you know what? And taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.